Original versus Definitive. Which version is better when completing the final mission in the game? Keep your friends close. In this mission you visit Ken and Lance at your mansion. They tell you about how your ex-bosses are mad at you and that they're coming for a checkup. You get prepared and meet Sonny in the flesh. Turns out that Mr. Lance betrayed you and you talk some crap to Sonny. A flat-out war ensues, where you protect your cash by disposing of any knuckleheads trying to rob it. Lance shows up and you give chase, waste him on the roof and head back down again. Repeat the previous step where you protect the safe from these goons. The big boy himself shows up and you need to waste him. You do, and you have a very lengthy conversation with your lawyer. You both have a moment, look into the distance, and the credits roll. We'll compare tasks, execution, speedrun tactics and gameplay. Both games are vanilla, played on PC. My name is BadInfo, so leave a like and subscribe for more comparison videos. Now let's see how Keep Your Friends Close compares between both versions. First we have the opening cutscene. In this one, Tommy has always been really expressive. His eyebrows are dancing, man. In the definitive he looks a bit stiff and his eyebrows are also stiff. There's also a removal of a painting, unfortunately. It's the iconic Candy Sucks. She disappeared from the wall in the definitive. In the next cutscene we see how the paintings are crooked in the background. And they are crooked too in the definitive. As for Sonny, he got the same treatment in the definitive. He is less expressive, but overall his model work is nicer. He doesn't have missing textures and his face is put together very well. The mansion obviously has some new small items scattered around, but I have covered them in the previous videos. As for Lance, he looks a bit scarier in the original, since his blank stupid face from the definitive is just too blank. His face and expressions don't change and you can't know his intentions until he speaks up. And now begins the shootout. My weapon of choice here, if I don't have the minigun, is the M4. This weapon is fast, very accurate and does a lot of damage. Aim and shoot. That's how it's done. The definitive ruined it by making you shoot first and then seeing your crosshair. Alternatively, you can aim beforehand, but this activates first person and your weapon accuracy is terrible. This makes you shoot blindly first so you can see where your crosshair is. The weapon is still serviceable, but you would always miss a few shots if you do it this way. After a while, Lance spawns and Tommy gets healed to full health and armor, no matter how badly you were beaten up before. The same goes for the definitive, full everything. The guys on the roof have the same spawn locations in both versions. Once you dispose of Lance, going down is easy and you won't see much resistance in both versions. After disposing of the guys in the main room, Mr. Big Boss spawns and says some nasty stuff. His lips don't move in the original and in the definitive. After you spawn in both versions, you get your final full heal. You waste Sonny and the next cutscene plays, which also really does not have any changes between both versions. Alright then, so how about this speedrun? The only real tactic you can use is when you spawn, simply move forward and stand still. If you do it correctly, nobody is gonna spawn and you can relax. This actually does not save you any time, but it's a cool way of keeping you alive. I'm happy to say that this is still possible in the definitive. The rest of the mission is the same. As you guys saw, the differences are minuscule between the versions, so I would say that no version is better for this mission in particular. Both original and definitive will win. And guys, with this concludes the original versus definitive series for GTA Vice City. My goal was to cover every single mission required for game completion. Those missions are over and many other missions are left out. If you guys really like the series and wanna see me continue it, then let me know in the comment section below and I may cover the rest after I finish up with the GTA 3 and the GTA San Andreas original versus definitive series too. Thank you very much for watching and also thank you for the understanding understanding that my opinion could be very different from yours. Overall, I am not a fan of the definitive, and the videos reflected that. I, however, feel like I was always fair with my assessment and rewarded each game fairly. I am aware that many of you disagree, but that's the beauty of the internet, to share your thoughts. If you did disagree, let me know what you think about the mission, the previous missions, the videos, my channel, and everything else you can think of. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and a very special thank you to my top channel members and patrons: Monish Pradeep, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, Max Rich, Born to Talent, Helen P. Racing, Mustafa Azic, Case Knight, Smokio, and everybody else on the screen. Become a supporter today.